Who will take photographs of your graduate receiving their diploma today. Information to order those photos will be found with your graduate's diploma. When your graduate's name is read, please consider and be considerate of others and do not make excessive noise. No air horns, loud noises, beach balls, etc. We do not want anyone to miss hearing his or her graduate's name being read because of excessive noise. Following the ceremony, the graduates will return to the field house, and then they will quickly exit the building and proceed outside to meet their families and friends in front of the auditorium. Please remember, this is a formal ceremony, a time where we treat everyone with respect and recognize and honor our graduates with pride and dignity. Thanks for your cooperation. As we begin, I'd like to introduce to you many of the dedicated individuals who have helped to make the Challenger experience so valuable to our students who are graduating here this afternoon, and to those students continuing their education and growth in the Bethel schools. Mr. Tom Siegel has served as the Bethel School District Superintendent since 2001. Before coming to Bethel, Mr. Siegel held a similar position in Boulder, Colorado. Prior to his work in public education, he served in the U.S. Navy for 25 years, completing his military career as a commander. Dr. Jennifer Bethman is the Assistant Superintendent of Secondary Education. She has been in the Bethel School District since the fall of 1991. Ms. Bethman earned her Master's of Education Administration degree from City University and her doctorate degree from Washington State University. Mr. Chad Honig is the Executive Director of Secondary Education. He has been a teacher and an administrator in the district since 1998. Mr. Honig earned his Bachelor of Education degree from St. Martin's University and his Master's of Educational Administration from City University. Next, I'd like to introduce the Bethel School District Board of Directors. President John Manning has served on the board since December 2006. President Manning is a graduate of University High School in Spokane and is retired from the U.S. Air Force. Vice President Brenda Rogers has served since November 2003. Vice President Rogers attended San Francisco State University and studied construction management. Director Stanley Chapin has served since April 2012. Director Chapin has a Bachelor of Science degree in Business Administration from Chapman University. Director Amy Pavetta Hoffman has served on the board since November 2013. Director Pavetta Hoffman is a graduate of the University of Montana School of Law with a Juris Doctorate degree. And Director Marcus Young has an Associate of Theology degree from A.L. Harding Academy of Theology. Director Young was appointed to the board in May 2018. Thank you, school board members, for your leadership, service, and support. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now my pleasure to introduce to you the staff and the graduating seniors of Challenger High School class of 2018. Thank you, graduates. You may be seated. I don't even recognize them. They clean up so nice. Thank you. To start our ceremony today, I would like to call class salutatorian Alyssa Brandt to the stage to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Please rise and remove your hats for the saying of the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Guardians, staff, and parents, please take your seats. Thank you.
Each year, the teachers and support staff at Challenger choose to be a part of our graduation ceremony. These dedicated faculty members are sitting with the students wearing their black robes and their honor hoods. These teachers provide the skilled instruction, support, encouragement that help make many of the achievements of our graduates possible. Stand up, Challenger teachers and staff. Let us see you. Let us take a moment to thank all of our teachers for all they do for our students. Thank you, teachers and staff. Today, many seniors you will see are wearing honor cords that signify their academic achievements. Graduates wearing red and black cords are those students who have improved their GPA by over 1 full point in their time at Challenger. Red and white cords represent those who are graduating a 3.0 or higher GPA for their entire high school career. Students wearing a red cord have been awarded scholarships for their achievements in the classroom. Students wearing a white cord have completed a culminating project with honors. Challenger's valedictorian for 2018 is Sabrina Bacher. Our salutatorian for the class is Alyssa Brandt. These students are wearing gold and silver cords respectively. Honor graduates wearing your special cords today, please stand and be recognized. Good. Thank you, grads. You can be seated. Congratulations to our honor graduates for their hard work and their academic success in the classroom throughout their career at Challenger and this year. At this time, I'd like to introduce Sabrina Bacher, the class valedictorian, to the podium to address her classmates.
Faculty, friends, and family of our graduates, my name is Sabrina Bacher, and I want to thank you for joining us at our celebration for the 2018 graduating class of Challenger High School. First, I'd like to address my peers. Class of 2018, we did it. We've now made it through 4 years of stresses and experiences that no one could have prepared us for. We have struggled and we have panicked. We have cried, but we are all here together today celebrating our accomplishments of our hard work and lamenting the end of an era. Starting high school, we are faced with so many expectations and deadlines that are not what you had expected. With the right tools and the right attitude, through problem solving and perseverance, we are able to come out on top. You can do anything that you set your mind to. This is the most important lesson that high school has taught us. Especially at Challenger, where we are understood that they understand what we're going through and give us the extra boost that we need. All of our wonderful teachers and staff, I'm so thankful for everything that they've done for us. I would name a few names, but I don't want to play favorites. Miss Hagman. They have taught us all such important lessons that I know I will use throughout the rest of my life, and I hope everyone else feels the same way, whether you're going on to become a mechanic, a construction worker, a teacher, or a doctor. Now that we're done, I have this weird feeling in my stomach that I'm sure we all have the similar feeling. There's been 12 years where we knew what we were going to do when September came. Go back to school, make new friends, and learn all sorts of new lessons. But now there's endless possibilities of what can happen in September. Just by graduating today, you have opened so many opportunities for what can come. It is amazing and a scary achievement, but you've made it yourself. This is my design. Some people may think of leaving high school as finishing and closing a book, our laughter and our frustrations spanning pages upon pages, but I like to think of it as starting a new chapter, and I'm sure a lot of people can agree with me that books always get better as they go along. There will be so much more laughter and frustration that will fill our books of life, and I hope everyone is just as excited as I am to see it all come together, creating one wonderful book. No matter what you move on to do, whether it's straight into your career or so many years of college like me, we will go on to do great things and influence everybody's lives around us. And I just want to remind everybody to treat everyone around them with positivity, even the people you don't like. This isn't a dress rehearsal. This is your real life. You can be the defining moment in somebody else's day and make a change in their life if you set your mind to it. We should all strive to be the change we want to see in the world. Thank you, and congratulations to the 2018 Challenger High School senior graduates.
Thank you, Sabrina, for those words of advice and wisdom. Now we will celebrate all of our Challenger grads with a short slideshow. Good afternoon, guests, parents, families, friends, and students of the graduating class of 2018. I'm honored to be able to speak to you on this rainy afternoon of celebration and reflection. Class of 2018, as I sat down to write this speech this week, I reflected on all that I've watched you experience and anticipate for this graduation day. Over the course of the school year, I've watched you celebrate your success, shared in your anxieties, discussed your fears and your excitement about the future, and said congratulations to many of you to start this process of saying goodbye. If it were within my ability to tell you what your life story was going to be from here on out, I would, but I can't. All I can really do is share with you the things that I've learned in my life as it's unfolded and as it continues to unfold. As principal of Challenger, it's my job to give you some final words of advice as you go off into the world. So here goes. First, believe in yourself. Don't let your fears overwhelm your desire to do great things with your life. Refuse to let the barriers that you face, and there will be barriers, both external and internal, not prevent you from pursuing your dreams. Fortune favors the bold, and I promise you that you will never know what you're capable of doing unless you try. As Ed Helms once said, don't be afraid of fear, because it sharpens you, it challenges you, and it makes you stronger. And when you run away from fear, you run away from the opportunity to be your best possible self. Your journey through life is just beginning to unfold. Enjoy the journey, wherever it takes you. Don't be afraid. Believe in yourself. Second, take control of your life. As your life unfolds, the first thing you should do is throw away that map that somebody else gave you to find success and draw your own map. Live life honestly and take responsibility for all you do. Only you are in charge of you, so make the best decisions for your life and stand by them. Third, follow your heart. Another key to a happy life is to listen to your heart and to let it carry you in the direction of your dreams. I've learned that it's possible to set your sights high and achieve your dreams and do it with integrity, character, and love. Each day that you're moving toward your dreams without compromising who you are, you're winning. As Anthony Bourdain said, if I'm an advocate for anything, it's to move as far as you can, as much as you can. Across the ocean or simply across the river. Walk in somebody else's shoes or at least eat their food. It's a plus for everybody. Follow your heart and experience new things. It'll lead you to happiness in your life. Find passion in your life. If you've not found your passion in life yet, it'll come to you eventually. Don't worry. You will not find your passion in the things you buy or the amount of money in your bank account. These are all empty pursuits. The most important treasure in life are those that fill your heart and give you life, and the energy and the excitement to move forward. Be passionate, have a purpose, and live life to its fullest. Finally, graduates, give back and be generous. If you want happiness for an hour, take a nap or watch a good show on Netflix. But if you want happiness for a lifetime, help somebody else who's less fortunate than you are. Living your best life is about giving back to others. As each day in your life moves forward, do something to make yourself a better person and do something thoughtful for someone else. Make a difference in the life of others. They will appreciate it more than you will ever know, and our community will be better for it. Graduates, today more than any other day, remember to be grateful. Gratitude opens the doors to your developing life story. Express your gratitude, particularly to your parents, to your teachers, and to your fellow students, all who have helped bring you to this new chapter in your life. On behalf of the distinguished faculty, staff, and administration of the Bethel School District, I extend my most sincere congratulations to all of you, both graduates and your families. I wish each and every one of you the best in your future endeavors, no matter where life's journeys takes you. Congratulations, class of 2018. Parents and guardians of our graduates, it's now time to graduate our seniors. I'd like to introduce to you the superintendent of the Bethel School District, Mr. Tom Siegel, to present the class of 2018.
As superintendent, it is my duty and my personal privilege to certify that these graduates have met the graduation requirements of the state of Washington and the Bethel School District, and I am proud to present Challenger High School's graduating class of 2018.
Thank you, Superintendent Siegel. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome President of the Bethel School Board, Mr. John Manning, to accept the class of 2018.
Thank you. Good afternoon, and welcome to today's celebration. It's with great pleasure that I have the opportunity to address the class of 2018. Now, I have to tell you, there's two rules about graduation speeches. First rule is, the shorter the better. And rule number two, no one's going to remember what you said. Now, I'll follow rule one and hope that rule number two doesn't apply. In preparing for today, I thought of many subjects I could talk to you about. You see, it's my opportunity to impart my years of wisdom to you. However, there is something I have to ask. Why are we here today? You could have quit, you could have walked away, but you didn't. Instead, you found Challenger. And at Challenger, you discovered others who were facing the same difficulties. You also discovered teachers and staff who seemed to understand you and the problems you faced. You also soon found out that this was not going to be a free ride. Still, no one made you do the homework or come to class or take the test. Why? There are many words that describe what you've accomplished. Perseverance, determination, and tenacity are just a few. These are all great words. However, I think it's more. It's your character. Your character defines who you are, how you think, act, and what you say. It determines the direction you are going, the purpose, and the destination. Through character, you're able to adapt to your environment, improvise solutions to your problems, and overcome whatever obstacles in your way. The fact that we are here today proves you understand that you can do those things and accomplish whatever goal you set up for yourself. This knowledge will serve you well in the future. Today is just the beginning. This diploma is like a key. To unlock any door that you want to go to and for whatever you want to do. Build on your success today. Stay true to your character, and you will achieve whatever goal you set for yourself. Now, no speech would be complete without a quote, so I had to look long and hard to find the right one. I looked at presidents and scholars and celebrities, but the one that stood out and expressed what I wanted to convey to you today comes from Bruce Lee. He said, "Knowledge will give you power, but character will give you respect." Good luck and best wishes. On behalf of the Board of Directors of the Bethel School District, I congratulate you for having achieved a major goal and milestone in your lives. We wish you well as you move on now to the future and its promises of new challenges and accomplishments. As President of the Board of Directors, it is indeed an honor to accept the graduating class of 2018. Thank you.
Okay, now the fun part. We will now begin to present diplomas to our graduates. This afternoon's name reader is Patty Bennell, our school social worker at Challenger. Ms. Bennell, please take your position. The presentations of diplomas will be by Mr. Stan Chapin and Ms. Amy Pavetta Hoffman of the Bethel School Board. Before the presentation of diplomas begins, I ask you, the audience, to remember that this is an important, never-to-be-repeated moment for each member of the graduating class, as well as their family and friends, many of whom have traveled a great distance to be here today with us. When supporters cheer loudly or yell for one student, they may drown out the announcement of the next student's name, forever taking away that graduate's special recognition. Therefore, I ask you and thank you in advance for your kind consideration of others and for your cooperation. Seniors, today you will hear dozens of names read. As you accept your diplomas and head out into the world, and as you watch your friends do the same, know that you were part of the Challenger High School and the Bethel School District legacy. Seniors of the class of 2018, you have done a great job representing Challenger High School this year. Students, at this time, prepare to receive your diplomas.
Sabrina Lynn Simmons. Colin Kerrigan. Marshall Reynolds. Preston Charles Bean. Kylie Marie Baker. Madeline Kathleen Boyer. Dylan Hickingbottom. Kylie Farrell. Solo Hakeem Maston. Antonio James Brown Triplett. Ian Paul Roy Stanley Jr. Vanessa Catalina Garcia. Sabrina Bacher. Faith Nicole Sexton. Braden Pekonjak. Jacob Nathan Beck. Samantha Rain White. Chantel Wilson. Corey Justine Kianale Trinidad Palacios. Malaysia Heron. Demaze Jackson. Jasmine Erandi Vivas Rios. Erandi Vianney Talavera. Brianna Renee Turner. Jessica Marlowe Anderson Christ. thought it was Kalina Nicole Collins. Andrew Dylan Hintz. Samantha Jo Elizabeth Rubio. Xavier Charles Bolton. Agustin Gutierrez Serrano. Nicholas Sane. Christopher Hagee. Kayleen Suzanne Gendos. Sierra Raylyn Walker. Brian Robert Scholmeyer. Peter Schoeneman. Marlene Jamilet Burgos Erazo. Deja Patterson. Nathan Scott. Owen Martin. Austin Leaf. Rose Marceline Slate. Kelly Acosta. Hunter Register. Marissa Tapia. Jalen Bishop. Dimitri Wahlberg. Caleb Alexander Corellis. Jason Scott. Sean Michael Washam. Nathan Allen Dolan. Teresa Marie Jorgensen. Faith Michelle McGee. Lucinda Dawn Backus. Allison Paige Campbell. Alicia Michelle Christmas. Jesus Magana. Lillian Marie Hale Andres. Linnea Young. Helena Victoriane Rivera. Jose Palomera. Deshaun Hightower. Isaiah Marcel Brown Johnson. Haley Joan Marie Sprague. Ryan Thomas Johnson. Ethan Matthew Kammerer. Oscar Gomez. Jaden Bennett Johnson. Ethan Chance Triano. Bentley Lauren Pettit. Kalia Rianne Cruz. Cameron Michael Smith. Aaron Joseph Tickler. Ryan James Hall. Alec Reed Darby. Corey Sear. Bryce David Ekman. Zachary May. Colin Edson. Dorian Elias. Zachary Pridgeon. Casey Allen Perham. Matthew Aaron Randolph. Israel Orion Vaughn. James John Carl Fisher. Anthony Scott Nelson. Shaylin Marie Nelson. Jaden Michael Barnes. Ian Matthew Cole. Ian Michael Drodis. Sebastian Sola. Justin Daniel Avil. Mike O'Brien. Christine Lorraine Downs. Sophia McKay. Cole Hunter Bragg. Alyssa Reagan Brandt. Harmony Elizabeth Stedman. Catherine Rose Chapman. Jenna Mae Green. Colton Starr. Lehunani Kelowna Ubungan Kaha Hawaii. Guadalupe Yasmin Guillen Timoteo. Genesis Amy Romero de Leon. That was a tough one this year. She takes these.
One more round of applause for our graduates. All right, at this time, I'd like to invite 2018 graduating class representative, Mr. Antonio Brown, to please join me.
You know why I'm here. Let's go ahead and get this show on the road, people. Fellow graduates, please, will you stand with me? Classmates, hey, hold on. Can we get one more round of applause, please? Can we get one more round of applause, please? Can we get some more? Let's get it, baby. Woo! Classmates, friends, it is time. Finally, it is about time that we take the final step to graduate. At this time, I'll let you take a tassel. But before you take it, look at your hand. Look at your hand for me. Look at your hand. I just want you to say thank you. Thank you. I want you to grab your tassel. Just move it to the left with the most elegant of finesse. Hey, you know what that means. We graduates, baby, yeah!
All right, graduates, take a seat. Oh man, that is a tough act to follow. All right, we're just about done. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated until all the graduates have left the auditorium today. It is my honor to present to you the graduates of Challenger High School, class of 2018. Please join me in yet another round of applause for them. This concludes our graduation ceremony. You may greet your graduates outside the auditorium. Thanks to everybody for making this an outstanding event this afternoon. Thank you.